video, I will demonstrate the usage of the Zabbix. I will show the installation process starting from the creation of the virtual machine. So we'll give name NMS, username Zabbix, password Zabbix, Zabbix also. Then we choose this space since 20 gigabyte is more than what Zabbix we use, so we'll proceed with that. So customize hardware. 4 gigabyte is enough for Zabbix to run. Then processor, we choose quad core for better performance of the graphics. Zabbix system. Close. Finish. Okay, so firstly we update our repository. So firstly we install Apache server, which is crucial for the Zabbix. I will install as root to make everything go smoothly. Sudo su. Okay, next we'll install all the PHP component. So we've installed Apache Web Server. So next we will configure the Apache Web Server. So firstly, configure memory limit. This is the limit for RAM usage. We will use 1 gigabyte of RAM. Next, the upload size, maximum upload. Since Zabbix will have large file upload, we'll set to 24 megabytes. So max size, max number of upload. (24 megabyte) also. Since constant update, so we will use 320 like the execution time. So we will have many variables, so 12,000 variables, so the system doesn't bottleneck. And last but not least, date. Asia/Kuala Lumpur. And then we restart the Apache. Next, we'll install MariaDB. And then we can configure the database for Zabbix server. And next, we enable Zabbix repository. So I will just copy this command to download. And to apply change, apt update. Okay. So after the repository configuration done, we install our Zabbix. Slash Zabbix underscore server dot com. So we'll set the configuration file. Next, we will load the default scheme for Zabbix server to enable the connection to the database. So see, so to verify everything is running, everything is running, everything is green. Okay, so next we will install the Zabbix agent. For this, we use other VM to show you it can connect via the network. So this virtual machine is connected to local network address association. Okay, so firstly, sudo apt update. Okay, like Zabbix server, we configure the agent in the root. So sudo su, and then we download the agent from the Zabbix, what we call Zabbix page, and then enter. Okay, we already add and apt update, and then we install the agent. We configure the Zabbix agent. So our server address, so host name, and then save everything. System control to restart Zabbix dash agent, and then we verify the agent is running. Status, bam, everything done. Okay, now we add the host, which is Zabbix servers, or maybe I will create new host. Host name is just the name of the VM. Linux servers. Oh, okay. So the agent address 192.168.129. WinDiv DNS name Linux main client. Okay, whatever the name, and then we add. Okay, now the our Linux Mint client have been detected. Now we view the discovery. We enable everything. Next I will show the graph how they interact. So this is process for Linux Mint. So for now there's not much. So to demonstrate the change, we will play a good 4K video. So 4K video should consume both processor and network bandwidth. And as you can see, the CPU usage is rising. Linux Mint CPU usage. Visualization swap is unavailable for now. Memory or RAM usage is also rising. Utilization, and that's all that have been shown in this graph for now. Okay, the latest data show every hardware monitoring parameter. This covers the configuration management part and configuration and performance management part, and also fault management. Mostly it covered the configuration and fault management, configuration and performance management. So we can view our memory usage, active memory usage around 54 megabyte, showing real time memory utilization, how much percent it increased as we play the 4K video in the background. Usage is dropping since the video rendered. Interruption time, idle time. So you can
So
through it.
all of this data will actually be listed like this with one function and one condition. It is to create our graph that will be shown afterward. So the graph actually came from this list. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yes, exactly. So if you want more detailed data, you can just click the graph for whichever it showed the graph. So for example, I will have the core and I will choose this utilization graph as an example. So you can see the video might having stop right now. Might be the bandwidth restriction. So if we go back to this graph spike and then drop down, since we changed it to 1080, which is less CPU intensive. Okay, that's all for the graphs. Hassan, yeah, I will pass to Hassan to explain on this area.
So the benefit of using Zabbix tool is it actually gives the user the probability or the access to set our own threshold. So right here, the user can actually set if she or he want to take a look at the last 5 minutes of the graph, or the last 1 hour, or the last 1 day. The user can also select if he or she want to view the data on day consecutions, not on hour or minute consecution. So this is actually pretty useful for charting system because a lot of software that come with dashboard, they actually only produce the graph and chart, but the threshold is set automatically by the system, so this did not give the customizability to the user. So that is all from me. I will pass to my friend Hakim.
Okay, thank you Hassan for the explanation. So okay, for the top 100 figures, it will show the problem according to the severity, which classified as information, average, warning, and there's also other is severe problem, which have not been shown here. But if you go through detail, you can see the availability of the Zabbix, which unavailable because we suspend the gas for a while. For the information, which show when we change the parameter, change any data for the Zabbix, you detect the changes. Okay, that's all for that channel 2.
That is all for performance management.
That's all for the performance management.